Hi, I'd like to take a minute to walk you through the process inside of Connect from moving from one semester to the next. In other words, duplicating over your courses from the fall to the spring or spring to the summer and fall, or also the same process if you are teaching multiple sections of a course, duplicating an existing section you have over and then making the necessary modifications to the due dates on that particular assignment. There are two places to start. You can work from within the course section itself, or if you when you first log into your Connect account and the list of all of your courses comes up, when you have the list of the name of the section right here, what you want to do is hit the drop down box next to it, and it's taking a moment to load because I have a number of demo sections in this course or in my account. But if you click on this little drop down box here, you're going to be given the option to also duplicate from right here. You never want to share a section with a colleague or share a section from one term to the next. Sharing eliminates some of your options, most of your options to make edits to the course that you've shared over. You can copy or duplicate is for your own. Copy would be sending it over to someone else. Duplication creates an exact carbon copy of the section you are duplicating. So any assignments that you have built, any exams, any pools, any of that information goes over. The only thing that's left behind is the student data. So the roster stays behind, but everything else goes forward. So you can duplicate from right there, or as I mentioned, we're going to go back to this particular course I was working in. Same here. What you don't want to do necessarily is duplicate the course. If you duplicate the course, what's going to happen is when you log into your Connect account, you're going to see this multiple times. What you want is your course, in this case, general psychology, and you're going to want multiple sections underneath there. Keep in mind when you name your section, this is for you and for your purposes only, to keep things organized. That's the main thing. The reality is within here that students can access your section wherever, but what you're going to be doing is teaching over multiple semesters. So you want the ability to remember which section was which within that course, if that makes sense. Within the section itself, if you click the widget here, wheel right here inside your section info, you're given the same option to duplicate. This is the same process outside. You duplicate the course. All you need to do is rename the course whatever you're going to do it. Click continue to new section. And that's it. You'll be given the student registration info sheet if you need the URL to be able to share with your students for your class. Click the blue button here to continue to your new section. And you're now within this new section. If you didn't know it already, you can toggle between these sections now by clicking on switch sections to be able to toggle between multiple sections, and you may have a good number of them underneath here. The one that you can't click obviously is the one that you're working inside of. You'll notice that once you duplicate over, the assignments from here may not show up immediately. That's because there were 14 assignments and it may take a moment for those to show up. You may just need to give it a minute or two, try to refresh your browser to go in, or you may need to go back outside of the section and come back in. And you'll see, there they are. It just took a moment for those assignments to come in. Now the second step is, for the same term or for the new term, you're going to need to go in and change your due dates. You can do this all at once by clicking this button here. Go to the calendar and click on change dates. And on the page that comes up, you'll see a list of all the assignments. Now with the Learn Smart assignments from time to time, you may see that they're ordered in and out of order here, but on your main page they will be. Just kind of keep that in mind as you're working for chapter 1, chapter 2, etc. Go through, change your due dates to the necessary date that you need. Remember that if you do not have to put a time in here, and again I just modified the availability of it, put the due date here, the system will automatically default to 11:59 p.m. for the due date. You do not have to put a time in here if you don't want to. Click submit once you change all of your due dates for the term, and you're good to go. So that's the process for duplicating course from one term to the next, updating your due dates, putting them in.